All right, guys, I'm going to be going over my top 5 most confident picks for UFC Fight Night. Renato Moicano versus Chris Duncan. The worst fight night we've probably seen ever in history, just by the namesake. Maybe these fights will be better. I mean, I've seen a couple good finishing possibilities, like Yakhyaev, right? Has good finishing possibility. Chris Duncan versus Moicano could be a really good fight. Then you have, again, like Tommy McMillan should destroy that Italian dude. So a lot of good fight potential, but by namesake, it's a really bad card. Last week, 4-1. Week prior, 4-1. So I'm getting hot. Is this gonna be another 4-1 week? I hope not, because I'm trying to go 5-0 just for my sake and hopefully your guys' sake if you tell me. Please like this video and subscribe. I want to get to 350 subscribers by the end of April. I'm almost there. I'm at 313, 312 where I'm at. Hopefully you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let's start. Okay, let's start with the main event, right? Let's start quick. Chris Duncan over Renato Moicano all day. I saw what I saw versus Beneil Dariush when Renato Moicano fought. I saw it. I saw that fight, right? I saw Renato Moicano being out-pressured by Beneil Dariush, who has got slumped and assassinated by Charles Oliveira, Arman Tsarukyan, and Benoit Saint Denis. And Renato Moicano was, I think it was a pick'em fight, or like maybe he was a slight favorite. I saw him wilter to a Beneil Dariush pressure. And you know who has insane pressure? Is Chris Duncan. Chris Duncan has insane pressure when he's going forward, right? And he has very good wrestling and very good counter wrestling, where I actually like him in this spot. Think about it. Who gives Renato Moicano troubles? The pressure wrestlers, right? The RDAs, the Islams, the people that just smashes him. I was there live on RDA, 50-44'd him, right? Just absolutely pulled his pants out and molested him. I saw it. I was there. Okay. And Chris Duncan said that Renato Moicano got the better of the exchanges in grappling 3 or 4 years ago. Maybe Chris Duncan's a lot better now. Renato Moicano has definitely regressed since 3 or 4 years ago, right? So I'm going to take Chris Duncan over here to beat Renato Moicano. I think the striking of Chris Duncan is better, even though his technique isn't better. We've seen him get slimed out by Manuel Torres, by Slava Claus, and Terrence McKinney kind of lit him up on the feet a little bit. But Renato Moicano is not those guys. He doesn't have that quick twitch, like punching power where it'll trouble a guy like Chris Duncan. I'll take Chris Duncan to beat Renato Moicano here. I think he's a better fighter. He's more in his prime. Renato Moicano also like 37 years old now, so I'll definitely be taking Chris Duncan. Okay, next we're taking Abdul, Rahman, Yakhyaev. Okay, I know he's minus 1,600. I know it's too expensive. I get it. I'm taking him. I don't care. He's just better. I mean, like Benson Ribeiro, he's decent. He's a decent fighter, right? We saw him just got slimed out by Azamat Mirzakhanov. So we've seen him get slimed out as of recent. We've seen him get slimed out by that big Asian dude, Ming Yang Zhang, I believe it was. Was it Ming Yang Zhang? Am I crazy? Yeah, Ming Yang Zhang, Umar Sy. Like Umar Sy's beating you. Come on, guys. So this guy's not even a real fight. Yakhyaev is a very fast starter. I'll take Yakhyaev to beat Ribeiro probably first round, first 2 minutes. I'll take him to win there. Next is Ethyn Ewing. I'm taking Ethyn Ewing over Rafael Estevam. And if you think I'm just taking favorites, I took Tofik Musayev last week. And even though he cheated with that vicious cage grab, we won. We cashed our ticket. So I'm not just taking favorites. If I like an underdog, I'll put an underdog here. But right now, I like these 3 favorites. I like Ethyn Ewing to beat Rafael Estevam. Ethyn Ewing just beat Malcolm Wellmaker. Is Malcolm Wellmaker that good? I thought he was pretty average, honestly. I never thought he was really, really good. I think when he lit up Chris Moutinho, it's because Chris Moutinho is not the caliber of fighter that should be in the UFC, and is basically just a zombie punching bag. And I think Ethyn Ewing showed a lot of holes in Malcolm Wellmaker's games. Is Ethyn Ewing a polished fighter? I'm not sure, but I like his striking. I like his wrestling. I like his counter wrestling. I like his jab. So I like a lot of things that I don't like of Rafael Estevam. Estevam doesn't make weight, and he's going up a division now. He used to be at flyweight. Now they're fighting at bantamweight. Ethyn Ewing went from featherweight because it was a late notice against Malcolm Wellmaker down to his natural weight class at 135. Estevam is a very, 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 very grapple heavy fighter, and his striking is decent. But I think Ethyn Ewing being bigger, being sturdier, being like he's like has that Volk build, right? Even though with that square head, he has that Volk like lower center of gravity. Like it's hard to take him down kind of build. So I'll be taking Ethyn Ewing to beat Rafael Estevam here. I think he'll just style on him, probably 29-28, maybe lose the first round because of a takedown. But then Ethyn Ewing will grow in this fight. Remember, he had great cardio against Malcolm Waymaker on short notice. So I like his cardio here versus, and then Estevam, you've seen him get tired in third rounds. So I'll take Ethyn Ewing there. Right? Let's go to the women's fight. Where are the shotties at? Here it is. We're taking Tabatha Ricci over Verna Jandiroba. I like Tabatha Ricci here. You want to know why? I know what you're gonna say. Verna Jandiroba, it's she kind of has that style that is hard to lose in a 3-round fight. I get it. Because Verna Jandiroba is a very, very good 3-round fighter. She just lost to Mackenzie Dern in for the title, but she beat Yan Xiaonan, who has the most recent loss of Tabatha Ricci's, right? She beat Amanda Lemos. She beat Lupi Godinez, who has good wrestling. So she's beaten a lot of these girls, while Tabatha Ricci just slimed out Amanda Hebas and lost to Yan Xiaonan, like I said, and beat Angela Hill and Tisha Pennington. So obviously the strength of schedule goes to Verna Jandiroba, but Tabatha Ricci, she's been working on her grappling a lot, and you can see her grappling defense come a lot better. Amanda Hebas had a lot of trouble taking her down, and I think that she's gonna be a lot better. She's gonna be a lot better at defending takedowns. I think her striking's better. I think she's gonna win the moments. I think she's gonna stay safe if she's on the ground, and I think it's gonna be based on damage and activity. And Verna Jandiroba, when she's on top, she's not active at all. So if Tabatha Ricci's active for 2.5 minutes of a round, 3 minutes of a round, she's taken down for the last 2 minutes. Is it going to be the stalling tactic of 2 minutes of Verna Jandiroba or the 3 minutes of outstriking of Tabatha Ricci on the feet? That's what I believe. So I'll take the outstriking of Tabatha Ricci at plus 114. I like those odds a lot. Okay, so now I have to give you guys one more for the trifecta. Give me Lando Venata to beat Darius Flowers. I'll take that. Nope, I'm not taking that. Nope, I lied. I'll take Melissa Gatto. I know 2 chick fights. Fuck. 2 chick fights. Fuck. I know. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Melissa Gatto's gonna be Deanna Barbosa. She's, even though she hasn't fought in a while, her striking is active. She's an active striker. Okay. And Deanna Barbosa, she just like is there just like looking at you like, hey, like I don't know what goes through her head. Okay. I don't know what's going through her head. I don't understand what she's thinking. But she's supposedly this jiu-jitsu girl. She gets a lot of takedowns. Melissa Gatto has very good takedown defense. Tracy Cortez has very, very good takedown. So you can't just put Melissa Gatto's bad takedown defense against Tracy Cortez in the mix, because Tracy Cortez is much better than Deanna Barbosa. So Melissa Gatto, I'm going to take her based on her striking activity on the feet. She gets takedowns, and when she gets takedowns, Deanna Barbosa gives up a lot of takedowns. She plays guard a lot. We saw Miranda Maverick have 8 minutes control time against Barbosa. So I'll take Melissa Gatto over Deanna Barbosa. I think Melissa Gatto is better at she's better at winning rounds in MMA than Deanna Barbosa is. And if Deanna Barbosa, the only way she can win is a finish, probably by submission. I don't think she can submit Melissa Gatto. Melissa Gatto's a pretty good black belt, right? So I'm going to take Melissa Gatto there as a dog. So let's go back. Chris Duncan, I think he's going to out-pressure Renato Moicano, okay? Abdul Rahman and Yakhyaev, however he wants to do it, by molestation first round. Ethyn Ewing, I think he's going to out-cardio Rafael Estevam, keep this fight on the feet with good takedown defense and anti-wrestling. Tabatha Ricci, again, I think she's going to win with anti-wrestling. 3 minutes of outstriking her. Maybe Verna Jandiroba gets on the cage, maybe some clinches, maybe takes her down, but she doesn't. She's not a ground and pound girl. It's going to be the girl that has the striking, or the person that's stalling. I'll take the person that's striking. I'll take her all the time. Melissa Gatto, next. I'm taking her over Deanna Barbosa, the more active fighter. She doesn't play guard on when she's on bottom, and she has a good takedown defense. Deanna Barbosa plays a lot of guard when she's on bottom, and her takedown defense is really bad. So I'll take Melissa Gatto to win this fight via decision. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like, subscribe. Peace out. Thank you guys. A-Town.